Hello everybody, I am Moldy, and this is Edge of Eternity once again. In the last episode, we got the attention of a very large pig to break somebody out of prison. Also, I have no idea what is wrong with this game. It worked perfectly on the first two recording sessions, but last week and this week, it took half a goddamn hour for it to actually start working, and now it fucking froze on me again. I am losing patience very rapidly. If this game just refuses to work for me, then I will not be able to keep on recording it. And now I might have to close the game and relaunch it for like the 37th time. Oh, there's a little movement finally. What is your problem, game? And why is this door closed? And why are you freezing on me again? Okay, the gate's finally opening. Things are starting to happen. Please, game, for the love of everything that's ever existed, work. Just work. Okay? I see you just keep chugging and freezing. I just want to play. I don't want to sit here for 30 minutes trying to make you work when it should be a simple matter of simply launching the game. And I see a treasure chest. And nothing's happening again. A gem cutter which just looks like a white square. Fantastic. And now my controller won't stop vibrating. Vibrating. It's vibrating. So, am I allowed to do something now, please? Yep, my controller's just not... Oh, it's a sword. Cool. Anyway, my controller's just not giving commands to the game again. What the frickin'... There it goes. And there it stops. And there it goes again, okay. What the fuck is going on with my shit? Also, controller's still vibrating. Stop doing that. Okay, controller's no longer vibrating. It just stopped connecting. It reconnected. What the hell? Nothing like this happens when I try to play literally anything else. My God. So, we need to talk to you because you're gonna direct us to the person we're looking for. And your skirt's probably gonna go batshit insane again, am I right? Would be right if something would actually happen. But no. Everything got freeze on me. Super freezy time. That ought to be what they call this game. Because nothing wants to fucking work. Okay, it's trying.
What you wanted. Calder is free.
He told us that the burrower is digging all the way around.
Good. It is time for me to uphold my part of the bargain.
You're damn right it is, lady.
Alfarius is gone. He has left Harrelsor. To find him, you must leave the city and follow the road on your right. Then go east. Stick to the road. Then you will find a bridge. You will come across a large moss-covered headstone right before it. At its feet, Alfarius has left a clue to his whereabouts.
Great.
Follow the signs, and you will eventually find him.
Again with the riddles.
Alfarius is the way he is. He, too, has little love for simplicity.
It's always the difficult option with him.
We overheard a conversation outside. Apparently, you're not asking for money for your readings. What's the point in telling lies to these youths, then?
Hope. It may actually be the difference between life and death.
Could you elaborate?
Convince a man he has nothing to live for, and he'll let himself die a slow, undignified death. Day after day, night after night. On the other hand, tell him that the best of his life is yet to come and that all he has to do is to abide, and he'll face the direst of hardships with the utmost resilience.
Uh-huh.
Don't you think it is worth it? Giving these youth a reason to survive, a reason to come back from the war. People with hope in their hearts can occasionally perform great miracles. Hope is a most potent drug.
But it doesn't get you high,
Sure,
though.
you've seen it. People you thought were lost who ultimately survived, simply because they wouldn't yield.
Hope doesn't prevent gangrene, Myrna. Nor the corrosion.
Yet somehow it ultimately saves lives when potions won't.
That's why I can always count on them both.
Aren't you a smart-mouthed one?
We'll be on our way now. Goodbye, Lady Myrna.
You're still a liar.
And you're still a
And
dick.
lies have condemned more lives than they can possibly save, Myrna. Maybe one day you'll understand that.
And maybe one day you'll pull that stick out of your ass. Your cube's glowing.
Be careful, Alfarius. There is something peculiar about this young man.
What, you don't like the way he smells or something?
Now let's follow them.
Oh yeah, these two guys.
That's the second time they've passed by. Why should we care now?
'Cause fuck you, that's why, Gavin.
First time they came back from Myrna's looking quite annoyed, meaning they didn't get what they wanted. Second time, just now, they looked far more relaxed in comparison.
Meaning they...
Shit themselves uncontrollably after eating some bad muffins.
Got what they wanted. Alfarius' whereabouts.
Our destination.
Exactly.
Let's go then.
Yeah. Try to follow me without being seen. Now... I picked up a crafting recipe for a new sword. I do want new sword. I also do like this game. I only wish it would actually fucking work for me. But now it does seem to be working. I don't know what makes it so finicky whenever I start it up. If you watched the last episode, you heard me complaining about trying to get it working
Celine,
for a half
maybe
hour.
we should go check the soldiers' camp wrecked by the Orocos. I feel bad for the guys there. We kinda unleashed that enormous beast on them.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Anyway, if you watched the last episode, you might have heard me complaining about the same thing at the beginning as I was complaining about in the beginning of this one. And that's for the reason that shit needs to fucking work. That's all there is to it. Bomb. I find bomb. Someone left a perfectly good bomb in his chest. Is this a thing I can interact with? No. I smack it and it do nothing. If you whack something and nothing happens, it's time to move on. Trust me, I've whacked enough things in my lifetime, and not all of them were attached to my body. Some of them were attached to other people's bodies, and they didn't like having those things whacked very much. But that world root, on the other hand, you can whack that and get some results. If whacking it results in results, then you're whacking the right thing. Just be sure it's the results you want, cause angry people with torches and pitchforks is not a result that you want. And that was the result I got from whacking a couple of things on other people's bodies. pretty sure we ran past where that camp was. They was talking about going back to that camp and... Well, the objective marker takes us back to where we found the giant pig monster. I distinctly remember him being around this area. Probably a bit further, like across this bridge or something. I don't know, it's been a whole week since I last recorded. And I'm also kind of blinded by annoyance. Tends to happen when one gets violently annoyed. And the violence in my annoyance is justified, if you ask me. 'Cause I just want to play some games. And sometimes things just don't want to work. Until they start working after taking like 20, 30 goddamn minutes. Maybe it's a problem with my computer being old and outdated and such. I mean, I've had this thing for years, and the only thing I've replaced on it so far is my graphics card. 'Cause the first graphics card I put in it died on me way back when I was recording fucking Jedi Fallen Order. And then I replaced that graphics card that I replaced the first one with like a year or two ago. And it was only for a graphics card that was just marginally better than the second one I stuck in this thing. I might be better off building a whole new PC and using solid-state drives instead of regular old hard drives. I hear good things about solid-state drives. That they load things a hell of a lot faster than your regular-ass old-fashioned hard drive that I got. I'm kind of a technological hillbilly, you know. I like my old
This
technology.
is the stone Myrna told us about. And this?
There's a pulsating onion. Oh, it's a flower.
This should be one of Alfarius's flowers.
By the gods, my head feels like a rock.
It talks?
Yeah, Brat, I talk. That's what pistols are for, you know.
And here I thought the pistol was mainly used for.
Yeah, for that too.
Flower sex.
Yeah. So you're Celine, right?
I am.
Yeah, you fit the description Alfarius gave me. Pictured you a bit more fearsome, though.
Fearsome? That is what Alfarius told you?
A talking flower. Huh.
Yeah, now get over it, friend.
Did Alfarius leave a message for me?
Yes, it's, directions. Go across the bridge, past Old Hirelsa. Find the Pass of Olfara and go through it. You will meet another of my scions along the way.
Understood.
I'm not finished. There is a Nekaru farm near Old Hirelsa. I would advise you to take one with you. There is still a long road ahead of you. Nekarus. Filthy creatures.
I think they're quite cute.
You have disgusting tastes. Give me a B any day over those mangy felines.
Well, to each their own.
I was just about to say something
well,
like that.
We're done.
Thank you very much.
I'll go back to sleep now. Hey, one last thing. Tell the guard I saw everything and that he's a disgrace.
I'm not sure.
I knew she kept something hidden from us. Knew it. Never trust anyone, Gavin. Everyone's a liar and a traitor.
You included, Derek?
Especially me, Gavin. I'm especially looking forward to the moment I betray you and throw your lifeless corpse into a ditch.
And, when will that happen?
When I'm fed up with your stupid questions.
Well, makes sense. Did, they just talk to a flower?
It doesn't matter what they're doing. Every step they take gets us closer to Alfarius. And brings them closer to their graves.
So we've got an assassin and his doofy ass sidekick. At least I assume he's an assassin. He seems to be acting very assassin-y. but with a touch of comic relief in there. It's a thing people do. Story writing. Brain works. Yes. My brain works. Why wouldn't it? What would make you think it doesn't? Who would believe that my brain don't work? Wait, was that flower speaking? What the hell's happening around here? We would like to cross the bridge, please. Here's the seal of the sanctorium. Yes, yes, whatever you want. I think I'll request a different assignment. I'm beginning to see things. Oh, by the way, that flower said he saw everything and that you're a disgrace. Traveler, yeah, I'm not reading what you're saying. You don't feel important enough. I would like to find me a crafty table, though, and see about making that gem cutter sword.
Last we have a lead on your master's whereabouts.
Our journey has just begun.
No time to lose. Let's go.
Yeah. People's journeys is always having just begun. That's how they usually end stories, saying, this isn't the end, it is only the beginning, for fucking sequel bait and shit. But yeah, I do get the feeling this is only the start of things, and that achievement for having finally completed Chapter 1 is also a hint at things only being started.
But you need to understand something. For the gods to help you, you first need to help yourselves. We can battle monsters, fend off the Archelites, but your own cowardice is, well, your own problem. Go down to that mine, fight those monsters on your own. You'll be stronger for it.
You trying to send this guy to his
We
death?
did. Do you know how many of us died in there? Do you have any idea how they...
Oh, don't get so worked up. There's just some friendly advice. If you want your people to starve to death, then by the gods, so be it. It's your choice, not mine. Ah, no matter. You have your problems and I have mine. And mine entails saving the world from the corrosion. You would agree that this is a bit more important than your little backyard infestation, yes?
But we...
Well, 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 who do we have here?
Yo, mama.
The Mad One, with a bodyguard. How unexpected. Did the Priory fund this little extravagance, Sister Celine? Or did you pay for it out of your own pocket?
That is rich for someone who doesn't go anywhere without an entourage, Brother Vaughn.
Well, you mean these rough-looking fellows? The Archpriestry actually expects results from my enterprise, mind you. And, well, not so much from yours.
Mm-hmm.
Except catching the corrosion, perhaps.
What is that supposed to mean?
You're not allowed to speak, Merc.
Eat my ass.
Oh, haven't you guessed? The Archpriests were just itching to get you out of the way. Your plea to preserve the crystals left a bitter taste in their mouths. But that was to be expected from you, the ward of the heathen Alfarius. Hey, just listen to this, Zeroff. Sister Selenia thinks it's heresy to cut and extract crystals. We're only supposed to pick the ones that fall naturally on the ground. Just like fruit.
Crystals are home to the gods, and as such, they are sacred.
And there she goes again, with her delirious superstitions. Well, you can't expect anything from a farmer's girl who spent too much time in her orchards, right?
How long has it been? It must be 8 or 9 years. One should think you would have gotten over it by now. Right, Vaughn?
7 years! It has been 7 years! You dirty little... How dare you! I'm going to destroy you! I'm going to rip that smug expression from your churlish face right now!
Boss, not
I'm going to
now.
kill you! I swear to you, I'm going to gut you like a...
Boss, we're in the middle of Jaghole.
Yes! Yes, you're right. I'm above this. Obviously, she is doomed to fail anyway. Come with me, cohorts. We have a world to save.
Pretty sure you're gonna trip over
I
a
don't
rock
see
and
the
start
end
shitting
of your
yourself.
company, Merc. How old are you?
Your mom?
Old enough for your mother.
You.
Zeroff!
Yes, boss, I'm coming. Don't worry, we'll meet again.
And when we do, I'll
She
whoop
said
your
that,
ass. Ha!
Celine, who was that pompous buffoon?
He's kind of an asshole. And I'd really like to step on his nuts.
Vaughn, a fellow agent sent by the Sanctorium to find a cure for the corrosion. He has garnered the favor of many ancients, but he never got over the fact that of the two of us, I was the more skilled. He attempted to humiliate me in what he thought was a contest of magic. He was defeated by a farmer's daughter and could never live it down.
Well, next time our paths cross, I hope you won't mind being beaten up by a farmer's son.
I appreciate that you remained calm, Darian.
I don't. I wanted to whoop his ass.
Hey, it's your affair. I respect that.
Anyway, I noticed a treasure chest while they was talking. Oh, look, I did a thing. Great. So, now where was that chest I seen while talking was happening? Right there it is by the lamppost! Amber, it poisons the targets, yes. Now, y'all got a crafty table round here. Nope, but you got more cutscenes. So you need a combination 2 priestess. We barely have any food left, but we can vacate a house so you and your cohort might sleep for the night. My brother and I have no desire to abuse your hospitality, sir. Got some trouble? Our mine, which also happens to be our mushroom farm, is overrun by monsters. All our able-bodied men and women have been enlisted. Us, we're all too old and crippled, except for the children. We tried sending them in, but they came right out just as old and crippled as the rest of us. Not quite sure how they managed that, but it happened. We thought that priest would help us solve this. We thought he... Damnation, what are we to do? Maybe not talk to such self-righteous assholes like him. We will go murder monsters if needed. It is the duty of the Sanctorium to help people in need. If Brother Vaughn didn't help you, then we will. The Sanctorium graciously offers its help. Again. Forgive me if I seem to have a little faith in your words. We were promised so much and have lost too many. And there's only 2 of you. If by some miracle you intend to keep your word, the mine is a little further to the north. Help the villagers directly? Yes. You're sending me straight to the mines, aren't you? I wanted to look around more for some ability to make better sword, but fine. I'll cut things with the sword I got, and I will be damn grateful for the privilege. Or at least I will be if this damn thing ever loads. There we go, it loaded. So, yes, there's that. Is that what I'm going after? Go to Anselm's Vein. That is Anselm's Vein. And this is a place we could set up camp, but we don't need no camp. We's full of energy. Also, you got a treasure chest with a poisoned bomb. You're just keeping chemical weapons laying around, man. What's wrong with you? They leave us alone because we give most of our funds to the war effort. We barely have enough to eat. Well, shit. You going in there? Gonna help yourselves to some crystals, then leave us to rot? Go right in, may the monsters choke on your bones. What, don't like my tone? Wanna curse my soul, priestess? Go ahead. God's letting poor folks like us die that ain't worth no worship. First the war, then the corrosion, now this. If it ain't a bad joke that they be pulling on us, I don't know what is. We are getting rid of these monsters for you. Will you let us pass? Still bent on getting into the mines, even if I tell you that your fellow priest already stripped the mine clean? Of course we are. We're gonna help you whether you believe it or not. Well, I'll be damned. You actually seem serious about this. Then hear this. The morons in there are devious beasts, but alone they aren't too dangerous. But whatever you do, don't let them anywhere near crystals. When they do, bad things happen. We paid a big price for this lesson, so I don't expect you to perform miracles down there, but at least don't get killed for nothing. We won't disappoint you. We'll just see about that. If you see the remains of our people down there, say a little prayer for them. Some of them actually believed in the Sanctorium. They deserved something from you. Yeah, I'll give them a nice firm little tea bag as I walk over them, 'cause they deserve these nuts! So what kind of monsters are we dealing with? Probably golems again, like that first mine. Maybe some mushroom people. I don't know exactly what to expect, aside from monsters. I know monsters are to be expected, but what kind exactly? Well, perhaps the kind I just seen walking in front of me. Okay, they got sideways mouths for heads, and they eat crystals, apparently. Oh, and you're kind of a dangerously high level. Well, let's see how badly this goes for
Let
me.
us carefully appraise the situation.
There's 3 of them, and they're all right up against a crystal. That's oof. That's bad. Hey, don't you go after that crystal. You're over here trying to magic me now. Well, how's about you know magic? You just take a sword to the face. There you go. No magic. Dumb fuck. You can't hit me. I am too hard to hit for you. So, this guy, you stay away from that crystal. I'm gonna poke you in the butt. Nice little butt poke. Yeah, Celine, you're gonna need to not stand where you're standing. Now, let's, yep, he's definitely going for Celine, and she is looking kinda rough. What are you planning on doing there? Giving yourself a buff, of course. So, let's see how you like ice. Probably not very much. Okay. Oh, he's going crystal hunting. And he's healing himself. One thing at a time. You're getting fire blasted. Hopefully we can get him before he starts munching on that crystal. Uh-oh, buff boy's coming. That ain't good. I really need a turn to do
Darkness
something.
before dawn.
Yes, fire. There you go. Now... no, I don't want to flee. That's not the button I wanted. I will move Darian right here. That way they can't reach Celine too easily. Yeah, they gotta get through me first. I might be very get-throughable, but they don't need to know that. Ouch. So, yep, he's munching away. And guess you, sir, need a slappy. There you go. Probably should have used one of my other skills on him. Now, I'd very much like to kill that thing before it has a chance to further regain health, but it's out of spell range. Why must you be out of the spell range? Oh, that one over there is trying to magic me. Crystal spit. Ouch. Damn, that shit's hurting. I am in pain, and I don't like the pain. What do you mean, no available target? I pressed the wrong button. I wanted to heal, not go swinging at nothing. There we go. And now... The fuck you mean that guy's still out of range? I want to burn the guy that's right there that's already dangerously weakened. Ah, shit nuggets. Okay, now he's closing in. Yow, a little crystal spit. I didn't even see how much damage that did, but now you're gonna burn, mister. Or you're gonna come after her because you're an asshole. Fine, get stabbed. That works too. Not quite as effective as incinerating your flesh and bones, but I can still cut the fuck out of you with a little bit of lightning and see just what that does to you. You resist it. That's what it does. Oh, right in my back. This is bad. Very bad situation. So, can I have a turn to do something before no?
Yet.
Can I? Okay. Let me out of here. Yep, bye, monsters. That didn't go well. In fact, that went about as poorly as it possibly could. Me am's underleveled for this place. Well,
This is
no sense in
necessary.
not trying again. Now, yeah, you can't hit me on that first swing. And now, I know these guys are resistant to lightning. So you're gonna not do magic because you're getting smacked real hard right there, except that wasn't a physical attack, so it didn't interrupt your crystal spit like I wanted it to. And let's move you over to this crystal because that'll give you a buff. And I don't think they can occupy the same node you're in. Youch. They're munching on my kneecaps. That guy's gonna go beef himself up. And I really don't like that, but I ain't got much other choice but to just let it happen. Let's see how you boys like a little bit of earth. Just stay standing right where you are. And Ice Sickle Strike. Yes, that's the one that does the good hurts to ya. Probably more than a regular swing. Now, as long as you boys don't go running away to eat crystals, both of y'all's is gonna get up. He's running away to eat crystals. Great. Exactly what I was hoping to avoid. Now, if you could just stay where you are, that would give you a chance to have a giant fucking boulder dropped on your head, and we'll see just what kind of effect that has on you.
Darkness before dawn.
You like boulders? You should. Boulders are good. Oh, yeah. Try to find the enemy's weakness 40 times. I'm always trying to find my enemy's weakness. And you are trying to crystal spit on her, and I am not going to allow that. Choke on that, stupid. He's running away. The coward. And he kind of hesitated a little bit there. Ew, boy. Well then, they are getting shit happening fast. Can I? No, they resist thunder. Oops, I did not want to confirm that. Buttons confusing, okay? Buttons are confusing. And this is going very poorly again. I know I'm not winning this fight. I'm smarter than that. But they seem to disappear after I run from them. So, if that counts as beating them, I'm all for it.
Hungry around here, but eating crystals?
I'm at a loss here. To my knowledge, this has no precedence. Why are they doing that?
You're asking me? Anyway, we should go deeper in the mine and lead these guys to their feast.
Or we could
They
try
obviously
again to kill
hunt in
them.
packs. If we defeat their leader, they should understand they're next down the pecking order.
Mm-hmm.
Observant, Darian. But why do you suppose we'll find him at the bottom of the mine?
They always are.
Yeah, they usually are. Also, the voice clips are kinda cutting in and out on me. Also, how do you expect to beat the leader if we can't even beat these little guys? And there's a gurn here. Fantastic. Anyway, smack you right in your butt.
Prayer for your wayward soul.
I don't think a prayer for their wayward soul is gonna do them any good. Now... Yep. This is probably gonna go about as good as every other attempt that has so far. But... no sense in not trying, am I right? Probably not. I've never been right about anything in my life. Now let's stick to our usual strategy of keeping Celine's distance so she can magic people, while Darian just tanks everything like the champion he is. And he's already close to dying. Yeah, not a good position. Seriously? You got another turn before thing? Man, fuck you! Y'all be cheating here. Why? Do they get they turns so much faster than I do? My God. I really need some levels. I cannot be here right now. So, yeah, back to the entrance of this place. Kind of thought this would allow me to teleport to any other one I found in the world, but I guess it's only connected to the ones in this area. So, I'm heading deeper in, god damn it. My brain refuses to function properly sometimes. I needs to beef up my defenses and shit and hit these things harder. But I just be too impatient for the grinding. That's the curse of doing things like this for YouTube purposes. You just want to record important story things, but you just skip past all the stuff that actually makes you ready for them. It's my fault, really. But I'm going to blame other people because that makes me feel better about myself. Now, is this a thing I can take? Yes, it is. Now, teleport me to... I guess the swamp. That's probably the best place I can grind right now. I'm able to take on the monsters there without them being too easy. So I won't be completely fucked by everything I come across. You're something I can kill.
We'll get through this.
You're not level 16 like everything else I've encountered. And now look how fast my action thing fills up. I can actually do things here. I didn't even know there was one over there. I knew there was this one, but not this one. And I believe they're weak to earth. If I was to hit them with earth, that would do a lot of damage. But they're not resistant to ice. There you go. Get a little cold there, don't you? Little bit of icy fun times. And I'm gonna drop a boulder on you because those other guys are probably, yep, they're gonna move into that little node right there. And hopefully nobody smacks Celine before she can get her spell off. Yep, he's stepping into that spot, but there's a tree in his way. There he is. That's where you belong. Alright, Nobody go tail stabbing Celine. Section. Ooh. Now, Darian, I want you to lightning strike. No, I want you to just smack this guy. He's got it coming. And now, you son of a bitch. You cheating motherfucker. You were supposed to let magic happen. But no, you just couldn't, could ya? Okay, Darian, you got some bleeding wounds happening there, but you'll be fine, okay? You will be fine. What is happening here? Okay, he's trying to magic. That's not good. So if you're trying to magic, you need to get smacked so you don't do that. Bunker. Okay, go ahead and just defend yourself. And this section is not safe to step in.
I feel nothing.
Oh, fuck. Well. Alright, all y'all's just stay where you are. This is gonna hopefully kill every one of you in one shot. No. I believe I have stepped into something I am not prepared for. Oh, fuck, that did a lot of damage. Even though I could not see the damage numbers, I could see her health bar. And that ain't good.
I cannot allow myself to die here.
Well, that's too bad, because you just allowed yourself to die there. Let's try not fucking things up so horribly. Oh god, where am I? I don't even know where I am. The floor's not here. We're outside the mine. I need to not be here, you know, game. That's why I teleported away from here. I went to the swamp because I thought I'd be able to find things I can manage, but I was clearly mistaken. I don't fucking know what you want from me, dude. Why you gotta put me in places? It's because I saved over there and not over here. That's where all the problems be coming from. So let's find something I can kill. Something that doesn't have a bunch of crab people hanging around the thing that I actually want to fight, so that I have something that's not getting swarmed by things all at once. Something manageable, please. 3 monsters at a time that aren't a much higher level than me would be fine. Like these guys. I can handle these unless there's like 30 of them. Now then, I don't know what you're all weak to, and that's why we experiment. Here's a little ice for you. Not quite as damaging as I'd hoped. You step over here where they can't reach yous, and then magic happens, because we all love it when magic happens. And now, a little lightning for you, mister. Do you like the lightning? Well, you ain't weak to it. Ah, stupid. You missed. And now... Okay, that one didn't quite miss. That one hurted. And now you're gonna burn. Okay. Load and poison. He's getting ready to shoot him juices. What's a regular swing do to you? Barely anything. Jesus Christ. These things... They're durable. They don't die easily. Maybe if I drop boulders on them, crushing them with rocks might be the solution we're looking for. Now, let's not stand in poison. Standing in poison, not good, ever. That is something I have learned many times over. Now, don't go interrupting no fucking magicking here. You'll be fine, Celine. It's just a little poison, nothing you can't handle. Drop the boulder on him. And... okay, they do not like the boulders. And I do not like the poison. So stand over here. Load in your poison, we'll see just what that do. And I'ma smack you. Whack. Ha, your poison went somewhere you didn't want. Am I right or am I right? Probably wrong. I don't know. I'm never right. Now, if you were to stand here, their poison probably can't reach you, but you probably can't reach them with your magic. You might not be able to reach them with your magic. I'm not certain. But Earth Rift, yep, they're out of range. Gotta get closer. So, here should be fine. Oh, you son of a bitch. You just had to aim for her, didn't you? No, that's the fire. I want Earth. I'm gonna drop more boulders on yous. And I think that other one's heading toward Darien because he's a dick. And we finally killed one of these sons of bitches. Oh no, he's just loading in him poison. That's fine. But, yep, you dropped your shit where you weren't supposed to drop it. How dare ya? I don't approve, son. Take that sword and just enjoy it. Enjoy the sword. Enjoy the boulder. And say goodbye to your organs. Alright. You see, this is a thing I can work with. They're not over-leveled. I know how to kill them. And they're not swarming. It's the insane level difference in the swarming. And you know what? Here's a little icicle strike. Because that would do more damage than simply whacking you with a sword. And you know what? I'll hit you with a little lightning too, because I know you like it. I know you like the lightning. By which I mean you like getting hit by it because it hurts you like hell, and I like that, which you probably don't like, but I like what you don't like, and that's what's important. Now here's a goddamn boulder for you. Right there. So, how about no doing the magic you're about to do? Except it didn't interrupt you because fuck you. You just had to load in your poison. And Darien's low on the magic juice. Well, doesn't matter. He'll just smack the shit out of you because that's what he do best. Celine, on the other hand, also short on magic. God damn it. And I don't have any juices for that. No magic restory juice. So you're just gonna have to settle for a spear in the ass. Except that wasn't your ass, that was your side. And now you're aiming in the wrong spot, which means if I was to hit you in the back, Darien would have to be standing over there in your poison, which I don't like. But okay, this is fine. You can stand here. And now we've got you pincered. Alright. Now someone can stab you in the butt without having to stand in your poison. Except you just loaded even more poison in, and now it's on Darien, isn't it? Fan-fucking-tastic. I'll just tank it! Well, fuck. So, okay, he doesn't get a fucking turn, that's fine. I wanted him to actually point himself in a direction that someone could hit him in the back, but what the fuck ever! There, you done? Good. Tired of you, slug. How many more times do I have to do that before leveling up happens? Hey, there's a level for them. But one level ain't gonna cut it. I don't think. And the money doesn't hurt either. I need levels, I need money, and I need some goddamn equipment because, as you know, Darian and Celine were sent out into the world without any goddamn clothes. That's just how it be. No protection at all.
Make one.
Oh great, we're pincered here. So, if we're gonna be pincered, I'm gonna icicle you. And there you go. Celine, you cannot move anywhere that doesn't put you in immediate danger. But I think that thing's aggroed onto Darian. Ha! You missed me! Now then, let's move you again, safely out of range of being tail stabbed. And you can go over here so that you're not, so you don't have people on opposite sides of you anymore. Oh, shitballs, that one's going after Celine. Why you gotta go after the lady like that? You don't fucking do that, man. The reason I moved her is so that you wouldn't try to go after her. But, seeing how you did go after her, there, now you can swing on Darian without any problems. And he's trying to tail swing, but he's also gonna get a boulder on his brain. Or maybe he can get all interrupted when I stab him in the face. Yes, interrupted. Now you have no choice but to tail stab. And here's a boulder. Boulder be good. It destroys their skeletons. Makes them really not alive anymore. Tough it out, Darian. You got this. Hit that fucker with lightning. He doesn't like lightning. Well, he doesn't resist it, anyway. And I'm gonna start trying to drop a boulder on you. Youch. Now, what exactly does the lightning ailment do to that guy? Is he just paralyzed? If so, that's nice. I don't see your meter there going up.
Darkness before dawn.
So, yeah, I think he was paralyzed or stunned. Really wish that magic interrupted your thing there. But whatever, it's fine. And now it's time for you to not alive anymore. Alright. And here's another boulder for you, mister. Just stay where you are. And Darian, I hope you don't bleed to death, because you do seem to be bleeding there and you're very close to dying. Whatever. No, not that. Potion. Yes. Darian on Darian potion action, son. That's what you come to this channel for. That and a touch of my stupidity and complaining. Why do you come to this channel? Nobody should be coming to this channel. That's... Well, if you choose to use your time that way, that's on you. Nap. You just chose to put yourself to sleep, huh? Well, that's probably not the best idea because I'm gonna drop a boulder on your sleepy little head. Now wake up, stupid! You ain't allowed to sleep. You just gotta sit there and take what you're gonna take. Now, I don't think you're gonna be allowed to swing that tail again. And that's because you're dead. Super dead. Damn, not quite another level. But still, we's getting money. And that money is also important for buying new clothes. Now, where the hell was the damn teleporter? I can warp my ass back to town. And then buy some armor. And then maybe take another run at one of those dudes back in the mine. Oh God, what did I wander into? Hey, look at me. I'm standing on one leg. Are you proud of me, Ma? Look, no hands. Look at me. I leave you 1 month with that sword and it's still as good as new. We had an agreement I would use this sword for a month, and don't try to weasel your way out of it, you little runt. You test that sword in a real combat situation, not let have its beauty sleep in your scabbard. Hey, I did my best. Do you actually know how durable this thing is? You're a disgrace, Colbo. Get out of my sight. I thought you had what it took for the job, but I was obviously wrong. Get! Hey, you promised me a reward in exchange for... Don't make me gut you, pal. Your innards would make this lovely pavement look bad. Well, okay, I wanted to interact with this thing. I can't craft any armor because that's an armor crafting workbench. Here's a weapon crafting bench. So yeah, I can gem cutter. So I need catalyst stone and Oroko shells to make that. What about Celine? Yeah, I ain't got no crafting recipes for Celine's weapon. But I do imagine that gem cutter being better than what I have. I just need the materials for it. I'm pretty sure you were the armor guy. So yeah. I got 372 monies. And so... Cloth robe, that's for Celine. I'll put this and these. Is there any pants? Yeah, that's... I'll get Celine some pants. I feel like she needs pants more than Darian does. Now, it's Y button to pull up the goddamn menu. Y. Yeah, Darian has his tunic and his hood. Celine, you got pants and a robe. That's better than having no armor at all. Alright, we got some equipment. And I'm going to try my hand at fighting one of those things in the mine again before we end this episode. I gotta at least try in the area that is progress, instead of floundering, just grinding for materials and levels and shit. I pulled a level, and I pulled some more armor. That should make things easier, and that's all that matters, is what it should do, and not what it actually does. It's the thought that counts, except for when that thought fails miserably and makes us all die a horribly painful death. And so here I save, because I really don't want to lose that level and equipment that I got. That was a valuable chunk of my time that I spent, even though it was only like, I don't know, 20 minutes. And now I'm marching off to my death. These things are still 5 levels higher than me. But I did my part to narrow that gap, and that's all you can ask of me. Now then... where you at, you monsters? Y'all better be running around in here. Yeah, there you are. I see yous. Now, if I can just find one of you alone, that would be nice. I don't want to have to deal with a big swarm of yous. I think this one's alone enough. Come here, stupid!
Follow my lead and we'll get through this.
Yeah, we'll just see about that. We'll see just how much we get through this. They are still able to do shit so much faster than me. And that's where all this unfairness starts kicking in. Now, I'ma cut you for 120 because I don't like your face. And Celine, you're gonna go over here, and we're just gonna use the same old strategy. Darian's the tank, you're the magic. And if we can just actually win one of these fights, we should get a fuck ton of experience, and no bad will be happening to us ever again, because that fuck ton of experience should be just enough to get us through everything the world has to throw at us, but I don't think it will. Okay, he wandered away from where the boulder's coming down. I need this guy to stay where he be. That's the deal here. Okay, he's munching and crunching. That's to be expected. Crunchity munchity, do your thing. Now, the guy that's in front of me, just stay where you are. I got a boulder for you. Kabonk. El Bonko goes the boulder. And now, Darian, cut his face off. He's still alive. I don't like that. But at least he's not running off to a crystal. Darian might not survive, but I will at least take one of these things down with me. I can damn well try.
I'm not done yet.
Fuck balls. Darian's down. Well, take a step forward, and hopefully I can kill this thing before death comes and finds me. Or not. He's going for that crystal. Ouch. Please let me have a turn. Okay, I can kill you. Not him, this one. Good, we killed one. I feel vindicated. I did what needed a doing, and you can never take that away from me. Nobody can take that away from me. And let's see how well you like being revived. People generally don't like staying dead. At least that's how ghosts work. Ghosts don't like staying dead. You're gonna get hit in the back, yep. I had hoped to turn around and hit you in the back before you had a chance to hit me in the back, but it simply did not happen. And I'm gonna lightning strike you. I know you resist it, but maybe it'll paralyze you. Just maybe. Okay, no, it did not. Well, I'm definitely not winning this fight, but that doesn't mean I'm running away like a coward either. I will stay and face my death like a man. You did not stab him hard enough to interrupt him. That's kind of a problem. Are you seriously trying to walk away and munch on another crystal? Come on, man. You crystal munching son of a bitch. Celine? Stab that guy. You might get that backstab. Nope, never mind.
I cannot allow myself to die here.
Well, that's too bad because you just fucking died. Darian is dangling by a thread. Well, I'm going down swinging, you sumbitch. And that's all that I can do. I might be a suicidal maniac. Are you seriously walking away from me right now, son? You stop trying to get away from me. If only smacking him stopped him from walking. But it do not. Him walking still happen. Ouch.
Done yet.
Well, kinda thought that would happen. Kinda absolutely knew that would happen. But I still went for it. And that's what counts. And I'm all out of time for this episode, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.